Mirage.
Hello everyone, it is me, Anthony Garcia, and welcome to TINARP News. This episode is going to be focused on the education system so that people will know just how much the government has improved it. Recently, there has been massive flooding throughout the country, and yet the Minister of Education has forced all students to attend their respective schools. Its reason being that the flood was simply a petty excuse that students used to stay away from school, and that they could not afford to miss even one day of school. However, he has absolutely no problems with teachers absenting themselves from school, as he is only concerned about the students attending school rather than their actual learning. I do not know exactly who this education minister is, but whoever he may be, I am sure that he is very good at his job. Anyway, TINARP News has interviewed a student who had to walk through floodwaters in order to get to his school. So yesterday my whole house flooded out, my dog drowned, and my bed gets soaked up, right? So I was like, at least things can't get any worse than this. But then right after I say that, I get a message from my partner on WhatsApp telling me about how I had to come to school today, otherwise the Minister of Education will personally come and attack me. I really didn't feel like I come today, you know. But I say, you know, fine, I will come to school. Now this morning it had no maxi, so I was forced to walk through the nasty water to get to school. Now when I say nasty water, I don't mean the normal brown water that was supposed to be pulling in people's pipe. I'm talking about water with a set of empty bottles and food boxes and all kind of garbage floating. At one point I could have swear I see a dead rat floating with the garbage in it. Or at least I think it was dead near me. Anyways, I somehow managed to reach the school even though all my books and things get soaked up. Like even my lab book that I was supposed to hand out today, that one will get soaked up. But thank God the teacher wasn't there. Because the ministry don't be forcing teachers to come to school like how they be forcing me now. Anyway, sorry, I was getting off topic. So yeah, while I was in school, it started raining even more, and the whole courtyard get flooded out. And even after all that, them still had dismiss me or anything. And you see how they make one do that because the Minister of Education would come and attack the school if them do that. So eventually school finished, and when I was leaving, I see the water get 5 feet deeper. And I started wondering if I should really just spend the night in school instead of swimming through all that. But then I say, nah boy, it's a big man. And I started swimming through it. My book bag was weighing me down, so I had to throw that away. After about half an hour of swimming through that stink water, I started to feel tired. And I just want to see a fella in home to sit down on the roof of our car with the legs in water. Because only the roof of the car was above the surface of the water now. Now I was about to swim towards the car, but then just so I flipped it came on by the man leg, boy. So then I decided not to rest, and I continued to swim home because it was too late for me to go back anyways. The thing no came on tried to kill me. But big man thing, I really don't understand how people could say that the Minister of Education is attacking me if we don't come to school. I mean, how the hell is he supposed to know what all our leaders be doing? Plus he's an old man, so how the hell he got come and attack? In other news, many students at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, have been complaining about poor security on the campus. These complaints were never taken into consideration by the university's principal, and as a result, the students have decided to start a protest on the campus in an attempt to send a strong message to the principal. The principal has spoken with TINARP News, and he told us exactly what he will do in response to the protest. Boy, you know it's them students' problem, like them know how we just train security guards to work here. First of all, when we hire security guards, them have to have certain qualifications if they want to work here. Them have to have no more than 2 passes in CSEC, because we don't want to have a security guard who work in here who is not a lazy piece of garbage now. Now to train a security guard really easy, you just have to give them 3 simple instructions. First instruction does say that most of the time they must just sit down on their phone and do absolutely nothing. The second instruction does say that in the event that they observe any criminal activities taking place on the campus, they must not respond to it and just hide like a coward. The finally, the third instruction will say that if they happen to see a student stepping on the grass at any given time, they must immediately escort that student off the campus. Cause I mean, big man thing, you think it's these students that does make a university what it is? No, a university is what it is because of how good the grass does grow around it. That's why I decided to spend less money on security and a lot more money hiring a professional botanist to take care of the grass and make sure that it does grow as green as it could be. But since them students being so damn complacent, I will put a few more guards around campus for just 1 hour. But again, don't expect them to help much, eh? And remember, it's only for 1 hour, no more than that. During the protest, a student was brutalized by several police officers. One of the officers told TINARP News exactly how he felt after he and his fellow colleagues brutalized the student for no reason. Well, some people saying I should feel guilty for what I do, or at least have some kind of remorse. But watch now, them people they know what the hell them talking about, you know. Because honestly, after I knocked down a student on the hard asphalt road and possibly caused him to swallow his teeth, I feel like a hero to this country. And I really think that all our heroes engaged in that heroic act deserve to be rewarded with a golden national medal. Because big man thing, brutalizing a student is the closest we ever get to actually fighting crime. The last news story is again from the Minister of Education. He says that he is not satisfied with the scholarships that have recently been given to students across the country. I myself am also not satisfied with these scholarships, and I hope that one day I get a chance to meet this Minister of Education, because I am sure that both of us will get along very well. Anyway, at a recent news conference, the Minister explained why he was so dissatisfied at the scholarships. The reason why I am not satisfied by these scholarships is because too many of them are for science and mathematics. I want to see more scholarships for subjects such as music or drama, because science and mathematics is not what brings the world and its technology forward. It is obviously music and drama that advances the world's technology. What makes you say that, Minister Garcia? Excuse me, I am aware that this is your last camera. Do you want this one to be destroyed as well? Okay, never mind. Thanks so much for your time, Minister. And that concludes this episode of TINARP News. I would just like to let you know that the Minister of Education is doing everything possible to ensure that the insane person who makes these terrible videos is flooded with so much schoolwork that he barely gets time to create these abominations.
रोज करेगा